Welcome back, fans. Right now, I'm going to try to turn the engine over, not to start it, but just to get some oil running through it, lubricate it, so that later when I want to apply some spark and get it running, it'll be ready to run. So I have the spark plugs out, got everything. I put some oil in here, and then what I'm going to do right now, let me show you the switch. I'm using one of these temporary starter switches. I mean, this is a temporary switch. You can use it for anything you want. I'm going to use it to bridge between the hot side here, constant. So this cable is your constant 12 volt, and then the little post right there behind it, right there. That is, in my understanding, is the solenoid trigger. Is, you know, that's basically when you turn your ignition, you're sending power to that little guy, and then it's like a relay basically. It's just, and then it sends the power to the larger to the starter motor itself from the solenoid. So it's, you know, a solenoid is a relay, I suppose. So I'm gonna get that wired up, and then we're gonna try to turn the sucker over. Well, hooked it up and not getting anything. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I have the bridge, you can't see it, but I've got the switch connected to the hot side, to the power here, and then I've got it connected to the post. And it could be my ground. It's kind of dirty under there, and I'm trying to make sure the ground is solid. I might need a better ground for this whole deal. Either way, I guess I'll double check this switch. Maybe the switch is bad. So I got to do some work, and I'll come back. Okay, so just showing you guys what I'm doing. I have this battery charger I got from Harbor Freight, and it's supposed to emergency engine start. It's supposed to have enough juice, 50 amps, and it's giving me a green light. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and see if it works. I mean, why be patient when you can just be impatient? All right, let's see if it'll turn over. Nope. So I still might have a ground issue. I don't think the ground is great. And now this thing is doing something. Okay, I'm gonna keep experimenting here. Success. So that'll get a little oil into the engine. What did I do? I hooked up the battery where it's supposed to be hooked up. I'm leaving the little tender on, but just in the medium setting. Quick charge. I don't think it needs it, because I knew that battery was charged. I think what was happening was I wasn't getting a good ground up here, because I was trying to hook everything up here. So there's a lesson learned. Just use the original connections. And so all I did here was I just hooked up my switch. It's hard to see in there, but I just hooked up my momentary switch the normal way, which is bridging the constant 12 volt from the battery to the solenoid ignition point. And now it's good. So I'm just going to run this a little. I'm not going to go crazy. I don't want to destroy the starter motor any more than it already probably is, because it's original and old. I just want this engine to last long enough so I can drive around, have a little fun. And but this engine is not new. This engine is old. I'm just gonna drive it until it just wears out. I can already see there's some issues. That pulley looks a little wobbly, but maybe because it's not bolted in. Anyway, I think that's probably enough. I'll do a little bit more, but that's all I wanted to do. So mission accomplished. Give it a thumbs up and a thumbs down and a thumbs up and a thumbs down for power. All right. See you guys later.